get started, do you guys want to give a brief introduction of yourselves and a description of your band and what kind of music you guys produce?
Right, should we go top bottom?
Not it.
Right, I'm Oscar.
Okay, I'm Harry.
Yeah. I'm Azza.
I'm Bobby Savage.
So we basically formed. Oh God.
It was late 2018 when we first formed.
We won't say our first band name. We'll skip that. That was disgusting. Never to be spoken of.
Nah.
Ever.
It never happened.
Pinky promise to the North. That is not happening. We rebranded like September 2018, wasn't it, to Full Send. Started playing some gigs, but we slowly came to the realisation we needed a better name, so we've stuck with Tyrants. We pretty much grew up with each other. Jack went to a different school, so we didn't really grow up with him, but he was in a band with Aaron, our drummer. And,
they picked me up off the street, and I just started playing with them.
Well, the story is me and Aaron were drunk at the back of Spoons, and we decided we were going to make a band. And I just turned around to Jack and went, "You play bass, want to be in the band?" And he just went, "Yeah," and that was it.
That was pretty much it.
That was the start. And then we've picked up Harry a couple weeks later. I think we played 2 gigs without you, didn't we?
Yeah.
And, we picked Harry up. We realised we needed another guitarist to add a bit more.
Yeah, fill out the sound.
Yeah.
So you guys released your new single, Mouthful. Could you guys tell us a little bit more about that? Just kind of the ideas that it's based around and stuff.
It wasn't obviously it's our second single. It wasn't the second song we wrote. Our first song we actually wrote being our first single, Aprons and Catnip. And Mouthful was kind of the second song which stuck. It's quite different sonically from Aprons and Catnip in terms of that being more of like a fast-paced, riffy punk. This is more of like a groove rock driven. But I suppose that kind of highlights some of the various influences in sound that we pulled from as well. It was a song that we spent a fair amount of time kind of tweaking and perfecting and ultimately looking at the lyrics, but we played it live a few times before and it seemed to kind of get a good response from crowds, so I think it was definitely
people have always said that's like
that's
like their favourite, like it's like a group favourite. We play it live and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if is that the one that we figured out while you dropping your guitar, Oscar?
No,
that was playing it. Was that Aprons?
The riff Mouthful was written right here, and I was hanging out of my arse after a night of snobs, like bad. And I picked up my guitar, and the first thing I played was the kind of not like the riff, like the intro riff.
Yeah, just the intro.
It's never changed. It was always that. And we stuck with that. I think we added a tiny bit onto a couple of the verses, and Harry added like his rhythm bit into it. But it's literally stayed the exact same riff since I sat here in my underwear and played it the first time. It's kind of beautiful, kind of cliche.
Not remembering the night before.
And then I just shouted into a microphone.
Not at all.
I was shouting into a microphone, made stuff rhyme, and now we have a song.
We basically did that in my own little, my own gaff, in my little studio. On my little,
Aaron's got like a small little garage studio, so literally songs just come to us, and it's like, forget about writing, we just play, see what happens.
We just play and see what fits.
It's always fun to see his neighbours just come through the curtains a little bit, just looking really angry.
Yeah, we've had that a few times.
So is there anything in particular that we should be keeping an eye out or an ear out for you guys after lockdown? So are there any shows that you've got planned that you can talk about, or any music that you're currently focusing on releasing in the coming months?
Yes, we've got a headline.
You're best to deal with this. I'll just show up to the gigs. He's best to deal with this. I don't pay attention.
So we do have a headline. We haven't announced it, but I think we are tomorrow. It's going to be Actress and Bishop, 11th September. I think we've got supports Bluff, Honey Factory, Flake, and Circa 2094-12, I think their name is. It's a long one. But there's brilliant bands, and Bluff are a band I've had in my playlist for a long time.
I think it's
one project. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a perfect kind of a gig to come back to after all this COVID-19 malarkey calms down. We did have a few acts planned and kind of booked in over the coming months, one of which being what was going to be our single release party for Mouthful, which unfortunately had to be cancelled. So we pulled Mouthful a week sooner into release, and we've spent this time kind of just regathering ourselves and looking for more gigs to play once this COVID mess ends.
Yeah, there were quite a couple of gigs. We had support with Paper Boys, which we were over the moon with. Like, that was a gig. We were like, oh, this is going to be amazing, but obviously that's not going to happen. I mean, the September one's still on edge. We'll announce it, but if this keeps going into then, it's obviously not going to happen. We do have a headline for December, but I haven't got any details except for a date and the fact it's at Mother's. So I can't really say anything about that yet.
This is the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, that's what got me. I just don't keep track. But so you guys tend to play quite a lot of benefit shows, is that right?
Yes.
Loads.
So how did you guys kind of get into the trend of doing that?
Just what your accent. The main one that we do is benefit gig. That's a massive one because it was like an honour or a tribute of someone at my old school who passed away from a brain tumour. So his mom set up a gig for everyone to play at. And it's like it's a non-profit. Well, yeah, no, it's a non-profit thing, obviously, because they're not taking money. And yeah, bands like brand new bands as well, like bands that come from nothing at all, just people who like just met in school, can play there essentially for free. Have people come in and watch them because it's fun. It's cheap as well, and all that money comes into a brain tumour charity. But it's stuff like that we've been with for ages because it's always fun to play and loads of people always show up for it. It's loads of fun to do. And then as for other gigs and stuff, we usually just half put ourselves out there and half the time we also get like approached by people. And because we'll literally play anything. Oh yeah. We're definitely getting approached more, which is nice. We're getting approached more for pay gigs as well, which isn't bad either. But the benefit ones, they're always fun because I feel like you get more people showing up to them.
It is mega.
And you always know that like good things are gonna come out of it. Yeah, there's also loads of bands as well that you end up meeting with, and because they're like new bands as well, you're all kind
it's
of
a lot
the
of
same
younger
level
acts, like younger people. The bands are as well.
Yeah, and even if they're bigger bands, then that means if you get to know them quite well, you get on with them and stuff, you get to move on to bigger things with them, or vice versa. If you're the big band that's coming down and someone else finds interesting, you get on with them quite well, then you can obviously go off to bigger places with them.
Yeah. Benefit Gig was a place where me and Jack pretty much started. We started with don't want to mention their name. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But yeah, we started in a band before, and then obviously that sort of fell apart, and now we're with Oscar and Harry, and I introduced you guys to Jack.
It's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like went up to me like, "Can you sing?" And I was like, "Nah." And they were like, "I can't sing anymore." And now we're here.
You've also tried venues as big as the O2 Institute, if I am right. What was that like? Because obviously that's quite a big gig. I support a smaller band.
Yeah, it's definitely a milestone.
Terrifying.
Yeah,
I don't remember much of it. I don't remember much of it. It gives you an idea of what state I was in while we were playing them.
Yeah, if you go onto Instagram, the picture of Jack chugging the drink is the Institute, which is a beautiful shot.
Yeah,
but that is a nice space. Even if it is the Institute 3, which is a smaller room, it's like one of those places that you've gone to see people, or you've gone to the other rooms to see people, and it's mad to be able to walk the doors past security and they just nod at you. You're like, oh,
as
wow.
an artist.
And it's like, it's something else when you get to go into a secret staircase when you want to go have a smoke. That's the best.
Oh, yeah.
When they open the gate for you and guide you out so you haven't got to interact with anyone else.
That picture of us all on the stairs.
That's a premium smoking area.
Yeah, that's their like specialised smoking area, which we felt really cool at.
That was an amazing gig though. We got quite a couple of people down. I loved my guitar, and it's back together now, but it was in 2 pieces. It was like it was an energy.
It was definitely one of our best gigs. If I can speak on behalf of everyone, like in terms of
definitely.
Atmosphere and like our kind of rapport with each other on stage. I feel like the energy at that gig was it's going to be hard to match that in the upcoming months.
Yeah, and we met Honey, I Shot the President there, which are a band that like we've been in contact with since. They're amazing. They've just
great lads.
They've got like a little kind of like ska kind of thingy song on their EP, which I've been listening to on repeat.
It's class.
It's nice, those kind of gigs, especially with Catapult Club, like bringing a lot of smaller bands together. Love it.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to kick off a quick follow round. We've just got a few questions. The first thing that you can basically that comes to your head when we ask you the question, just shoot with it. So how would you want to kick us off with that one?
So, who would you guys say that your dream band to support live would be?
Oh.
No.
I
Pretty Vicious.
Pretty Vicious would be up there.
Pretty
along with
Vicious.
Potato Sandy.
Yeah, Pretty Vicious are a band
So
with
scary. Yeah.
I mean, Pretty
Ladybird.
Vicious aren't really
Ladybird,
together
definitely.
that more.
Yeah.
And Ladybird.
Yeah, Ladybird.
Ladybird I'd love to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all like influences to us as a band as well. So to be able to play with such acts like this, to support them would be, it would really
It'd be pretty cool.
It would really mean something to us. So
Yeah.
What has been your craziest live show experience so far?
Oscar loving his guitar.
The Wall of Death, we did a benefit.
Oh,
yes.
2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on video on Instagram.
That was interesting.
Yeah, we started a Wall of
Yeah,
Death
we
at
started
a
a-
charity gig, which was
That's mad.
Yeah.
nothing we expected to happen, but Jack went like that, and the crowd just
Yeah, I just kind of
we were
like,
oh,
I felt
right.
a bit like Moses. I felt like a
Sea.
biblical
Crowd.
almost.
Part of the Red Sea.
Oh, it was great.
Okay, so what are some of the kind of most common things that you guys would say inspire you to write?
Being hungover.
Yeah,
Always a good
drunken
time.
antics.
Well,
Usually,
that's
whatever
always
we can remember from the night
Drunken
before,
antics,
we'll put
yeah.
into a song.
Yeah,
I think-
I mean, a lot of our lyrics and like the themes are inspired by things that we get up to when we go out into Birmingham or down our local Wetherspoons. So I think that draws in a lot of inspiration lyrically, but like I said earlier, a lot of our riffs and song structures are quite impromptu. Like we just kind of play into two outfits.
Yeah, it sounds good, then I try and rhyme it, and then Harry writes the lyrics because he can spell.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
We've got a playlist on Spotify that we have called Sophie Box, and it's basically a collection of songs that you would go to sing in the shower. So, what are each of your go-to songs to sing in the shower?
You know what? I've got mine.
Go on.
It would probably be Dance Macabre by a band called Ghost. It's a fun song to sing.
I've heard Ghost before, bro. Is it? I don't know. Probably like Shot by Both Sides by Magazine or Move by Pretty Vicious.
Yeah, Moved by Pretty Vicious is a pretty good.
That is good. It's got to be something classic as well, though. Like I feel like a shower song is something like some Smiths or something. Like This Charming Man. You sing that. You sing that in the shower.
That just sounds better. That sounds better in a bathroom.
Pretty much anything.
Dancing in the moonlight.
For snobs.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like Arctic Monkeys, The Coral, anything. You know.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much all we have time for because this Zoom thing's on like a weird timer because like you have to pay or whatever. But just quickly before we finish up, are there any kind of final messages you want to kind of give out to the audience at all?
That's Jack's job, I think. Go on, Jack.
Go on, Bobby.
Are we allowed to swear or not?
Yeah.
We're allowed to swear. Okay. Who the fuck are Underground Storm?
Yeah, we'd also like to say, our new single Mouthful, which came out last
Oh shit! Yeah, the
Friday.
new single.
Spread the word. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music, YouTube, or even streaming services. So, and keep an eye on our socials at Torrents UK on Instagram is our main platform.
And
Go on.
anyone that gets a 7 on the wrist gets a free Rona.
That is
You get a
true.
tattoo
Yeah,
of a
you
7.
can buy your drinks for the night if you get a 7 tattoo.
You get a 7 on your wrist.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Or if you get,
Yeah,
if you get a
free
7
Rona.
on your ankle, I'm not looking before too.
Yeah, I'm not lifting my foot. Oh, sure, why not? There we go. 7.
Oh, lovely.